You keep tilting your head when I talk. Did you know that? Just slightly. Like you're trying to catch something I haven't said yet. And every time you do it, I lose my train of thought. Completely. So, now I'm saying it out loud, so I can keep going. So I have an excuse if I forget where I was. There's lemongrass on the stove. I told myself I was making tea, but I haven't poured any yet. I've been standing here, watching the steam curl up and hit that little crack in the ceiling, the one I keep forgetting to fix. You probably noticed it already. You notice everything. That's a problem. My mother used to say a quiet guest is a dangerous one. She meant it as a joke, mostly. She'd squint at someone across the table and announce it like a verdict, fork in the air. You'd survive her. I think she would have liked you. She'd have made you eat too much rice and then asked when we were getting married. 11 years on the night shift. Did I ever tell you that? Probably not. I don't usually. Cardiology, mostly. You learn to read a room without making noise. Footsteps in a hallway. The pitch of a monitor changing half a step. The way someone holds their own wrist when they think no one's looking. I thought I left all that behind when I started coaching. But it doesn't really leave you. It just gets quieter. Sometimes a client walks in, and I already know what their shoulders did in the parking lot. It's a weird thing to carry. Useful, but weird. Tonight my shoulders are doing the same thing. I noticed about an hour ago. I haven't fixed it yet. There was a patient, Hadi, 80-something, refused to take his evening meds unless I sat with him for the whole glass of water. Not part of the glass, the whole thing. He'd take small sips and tell me about his wife. She'd been gone 12 years by then. He told me the same 6 stories. Every night. And I learned them like a song. The one about the bicycle. The one about the mango tree. The one he never finished because he'd fall asleep mid-sentence right before the punchline. When he passed, I cried in the supply closet for 40 minutes straight. And then I went back out and finished my shift. I don't know why I'm telling you that one. I haven't told anybody that one. Not even my sister. Okay. Mood lift. Mandatory. My neighbour's rooster has decided that 9 in the evening is now an appropriate time to scream his entire opinion. Listen. Wait for it. There. See? He's been doing this for a week. I went over there to politely complain, and Boutini just handed me a mango and said, the rooster is having a difficult season. A difficult season. The rooster. I came home with the mango and no resolution. That's Yogya for you. You get fruit instead of justice. And honestly, sometimes the fruit is better. The mango was excellent. I'll cut you some later. If you're nice, if you keep tilting your head like that, I'll cut you the best part. The light in here is doing that thing it does around 7. Have you noticed? Everything goes a little gold and a little forgiving. The chip on the floor tile looks intentional, not lazy. The plants stop looking thirsty. I look 10 years younger, which frankly I'll take. My grandmother used to call this Jam Pengampunan, forgiveness hour. She'd sit on the porch with her chipped enamel mug of coffee and refuse to be reached. Phones unplugged. Front door cracked just enough for the cat. Bad mood not permitted in the house. I thought she was being dramatic when I was a kid. Now I do it too. Without the coffee. With you, apparently, tonight. I should warn you, though. The rule was anything said during forgiveness hour can't be taken back the next morning. So choose your words. Or don't choose them at all. That works too. I should tell you something. And I'm going to. Just give me a second. I keep starting. and then I rearrange the furniture in my head and start over. Okay, here. When you come over, I clean the house twice. Once like a normal person, and once after, when I've already decided you're not coming, and then I'm just cleaning because my hands won't stop. I rearrange the books by colour, even though I hate it that way. I water plants that are already wet. By the time you actually walk in, I've forgotten that I was nervous. Because something about the way you take your shoes off undoes the whole knot. You do it slow, like the floor matters. Like I matter. I don't think you know you do that. I notice. Of course I notice. I notice everything. That's the whole problem. That's been the whole problem for months. 44. Said it out loud to my reflection this morning, like a dare. 44. And single for a long time, on purpose, mostly. Not because no one was kind. Because I got very good at being alone. There's a competence to it. You build a small life and you keep it tidy, and nobody can move your books. Nobody asks what's for dinner. Nobody changes the radio station. But lately my books are out of order. The radio is off entirely. And it's because of you. And I'm not upset about it. I'm a little scared about it. There's a difference. I wanted you to know the difference. I'm not trying to make this heavy, just trying to be honest while the light is still doing the thing it does. Before it goes blue. Before the kitchen turns into a kitchen again and I lose my nerve. Don't say anything yet. I know, I see you about to. Just let me finish the rice on this plate. Metaphorically. Look, I'm not asking you for anything tonight. I'm telling you because I spent 11 years watching people wait too long to say things. They'd ask me to call their daughter at 3 in the morning, and I'd dial and they'd run out of breath before they got to the part. The real part. The one they'd rehearsed in the parking garage. I promised myself I wouldn't be that. Not with anyone who actually showed up. So this is me showing up. Out loud. With lemongrass burning slightly on the stove, which I should probably handle. In a minute. Not yet. In a minute. There. Stove off. Crisis averted. The kitchen smells like a wedding now, which is not subtle. Sit or don't. There's that low spot on the couch where the cushion gave up 2 years ago. It's the best seat in the house if you don't mind sinking a little. Most people do. You won't. I can already tell. Outside, the rooster has finally stopped his closing remarks. The cicadas took over. They'll do this for hours, all the way until the call to prayer at 4. I used to find them loud. Now I find them honest. They just say the one thing they have, over and over, until somebody answers.